I get a lot of questions about, do you want a career? Think about a career in real estate. So there's a couple things you might want to think about if you're going to pick real estate as a career. This is one job where you can either, it's all about you and it's all not about you at the exact same time. So it's all about you because it's your skills, it's what you bring to the table, and it's how you help people. It's not about you because you're basically walking alongside your clients so that they can make the best decisions for them and their families. So, yeah, it's all about you and all about not about you at the same time. So, three things you want to think about if you're going to be a real estate agent. One is your education. Two is your budgeting, the cost to become an agent, and then three is your opportunities. And so, think about education. You can literally go to Champions, which is a place you can go actually go sit down, go to a class, and get your education that way. You can go online. There's so many different places online that you can go to get your education for real estate. If you want to do it free, Keller Williams is partnered with Kaplan University, and so basically you don't have to pay, and you can go and get your classes online. You finish at your own pace. But there's definitely multiple ways. It goes back to how well you learn. If you learn online, go to one of the online. There's tons of them out there. You just click in. If you want to do it free, well, free to you. We have a partnership with Kaplan. Keller Williams has a partnership with Kaplan University. And if you want to go because you learn better in a classroom, there's Champions. There's other ones too. There's universities that you go to and so forth. But those are three different ways that you get your education. Cost wise, well, let's talk about cost. Um, Before you're licensed, right? So you got to think of a few things. The actual cost of education, right? The classes themselves. You also have to look about the national and state exam, right? Um, your background checks. There's also associations that real estate agents belong to, professional associations. All those costs you got to kind of think about. And then you've got, once you get your license, they got this one thing called the MLS, and you got in order to get access to all the listings and all the different information across the area. Well, yes, that costs money. You got annual dues and you got quarterly dues that you got to pay. What brokerages? There's a lot of different brokerages, a lot of different flavors. Each one have different methods on how they, you know, pay for to keep the doors open. Some of those are with fees, transaction fees. Some are not with transaction fees. Figure out which one. Lots goes training, free training, some cost training, E&O insurance, which protects you in case you get sued. Some of them you don't have to pay your deductible. The office pays your deductible, or sometimes you have to pay the whole thing, especially if you do get sued. So a lot of things to consider. You should always check out the different types of brokerages and which one's going to serve you the best. The biggest thing though is your budget. Make sure that you have enough money put aside to get your business established because we only get paid when we close a deal. So you got to make sure you have a budget in place to cover your expenses until you close enough deals. And we don't get paid until it closes. So that's normally about 30 days. So if you get a buyer out there, takes them 2 months to figure out this is the house, get under contract. Oh, then you close within 30 days, 90 days to get a paycheck. So make sure you budget until you get your business up and going. The last thing is opportunities. So on the opportunity side of the house, um, you're your own boss. You get to work your own hours. It's completely up to you. Uh, you have an opportunity to literally grow professionally and personally in this job. The more you work on yourself, the better your business is going to be. So um, you got to think about these things as far as how and what kind of business you want to have. So this is a contact sport. So we've talked about all three of those. And you just think about it overall. Do you like to talk to people? This is a contact sport. You have to talk to a lot of people. Now, you can learn to talk to people, skills and so forth, but you have to want to. because you have to talk to a lot of people in order to get the business that you're looking for, and that you can earn the living that you want to live. It's unlimited potential on earnings. Just goes back to how much you want to work. So think about those things. Think about all three. If you want to know more about real estate, you can just give me a call at 254-319-8225. You can check out my YouTube channel, and we can have a conversation and see if real estate is, something in your wheelhouse, something that you might want to try out here. I'm not sure that